she's back to catch the crew. Robin, never let you down with the stereo sound so much. You don't know why you turn it. You put your roof down, I put my boot down. Hey, if you wanna battle me, you put loot down. I said it's root down, you gotta screw down. I step up to the mic, give my crew down. I'm up representing from the upper west. A party man, put me to the test. Sometimes I feel as though I've been blessed because I'm doing what I want. So I get back. I ain't going down to be with the foot. No guys, just like the beat and look at it pop. Downtown, Brooklyn is where we're born. But when the snow is warm and then I am gone. If you might think that I'm a fanatic, a phone call from you. Trying to go in the balance and bring it to the fruit. If we can get all down to the spills, the plan, I wanna get out. I can get root down, I put my root down. I can get root down, I put my root down. That's how you wanna kick it, root down. That's how we gonna kick it, root down. That's how we gonna kick it, root down. We're gonna bring it all down, gonna kick it, root down. Yeah. Will I rhyme or don't stop? Or just get on the mic with the trick in the top? Everybody you took a knee from rip like rip. I'm walking down the block and you say that's him. There goes that guy with the funky sound. The beats and poison, I'm gonna get down. Because I got the flow where I grab my and say, oh my God, that's the funk. Hey shit, so I'm a mess and why they cause a panic. The original days of kids going down. You gotta take the train to the high speed station. Going home, I got the train, got a proper situation. Play back up during battle days. Up through the underground, underneath the sky there. It's like how we broke battles on the Zulu Beach show. It's cool with you, that's one you should know. Another that is what I give some respect to. SCA, got the mic in my belt. It was a problem with freedom fight. If there's a praise, people then I will feel alright. I'm feeling good, you play a good, you sing. Sing for that on my face, cause I love to do it. And I want, cause I'm the flow, flowing on. From the master of disaster with the sound. Yeah, a little shout out, chill, dead, and mom. For bringing me into this world of sound. I kick it root down, I put my root down. I kick it root down, I put my root down. So how we gonna kick it root down. How we gonna kick it, root down. So how we gonna rock it, kick it root down. I'm taking it all down, gonna kick it root down.
Missing me putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all y'all can stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm like the 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come and get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you think the way I switch my style. People sing around. The people gather round. The people jump around. Go get your freak on. 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 That's your shit. People you don't know. Me and Timberland been hot since 20 years ago. What the dealio? Now what the dealio? You want to battle me, then let me know. Got the feeling, son. Let me throw you some. People, here I come. Attack me when I'm done. We got the radio shook like we got a gun. Go get your freak on. 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 Go get your freak on.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Cameron, Jack, Justin, hit the phaser. This thing don't have no phaser. I need to pick up I mean, it did have a phaser, but it's on its last leg. I can't really do much on it. When I get back, I'm DJing a prom in June, so I need to pick up a new piece of equipment before that. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't DJed a prom in a long time. All right. I haven't DJed really like a set for 3 years. been a little slow today. Yesterday started off great, and then at like 2 o'clock just went. What the hell? And all of a sudden, I've got 16 offers I can send out. Well, I might as well do that now. Hopefully, get a few more in, since all of those are going to be ended and redone. All right. I'm going to hold off on these. They're all similar, so I suspect that somebody put them in their cart and is going to do a discount. I'll send these out. All this weekend though, I have had like some annoying offer stuff. Like people trying to put in offers on cards I have for like $3. Like, no, I'm not. You want a discount on the cards? Buy multiple. That's how you get a better price. I had somebody I had sent off. It was on sale for 10% off. I sent another offer, or sent out an offer for another 10% off, and then they declined the offer and then sent me a message that said, "I want this for this much." And I'm like, "No, my price is good enough. That's not going to happen." And now your price went up because you've wasted my time and made me have to reply to this or even read your damn message. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like my last month in terms of like dollar amount has been probably my slowest listing month in a year. So I only have myself to blame. And I did scan in a bunch of postcards to list while I was on my trip. So there's that. It's like I did just sell one more postcard. You do. All right. Let's get this going. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything shipped here. Then I've got to end and relist a bunch of basically anything with an outstanding offer. Change my handling time. I'm not going to do. I'm not doing time away. God. I mean, that happens all the time. Like, I don't know what people think, or if they're just like trolling eBay for sport. They think it's funny, the sort of like F the system mentality. Which, I mean, I can respect that if that's what it is. But if it's somebody who actually wants the product, you've got to sort of respect the boundaries of the platform. And if you don't, you're not going to get very far. At least with me. You're not going to get very far with me. I'll amend that slightly. These are all going to be this way. So yeah, I get everything packed up tonight. Got a little, like, tiny bit of cleaning up to do. RPBC, there it is. Take a shower, zip up my bag, go to bed early. I've got I got to leave the house at 2:30 in the morning to catch my flight. So the other day on the morning show, we talked about Gary P., who buys all the Colorado cards. There's another guy who buys a lot of my Colorado cards, and he may be a name familiar to the rest of you, Scott P. It's a different last name, but he probably buys another 20% of my Colorado cards. Nope, not today. We're doing it early because I got to get out. Hey, 580 on the flea. That ain't bad for early season, right? You're not bringing your best stuff right now. Don't you wait usually till later in the season for the goods? Yeah, I mean, honestly, somebody who wants to nickel and dime me for an extra 30 cents on a postcard, I don't want to be dealing with that customer anyways. That's the long and the short of it. Nice crosscut saw. I did win a estate auction for what looks like a pretty nice postcard collection. I had to pay more than I wanted, but there is definitely some good local cards in it. ones that are pretty unusual. There was a good amount of holiday cards, but there was some Santas in there. I mean, I'll easily make money on it, but I ended up having to pay a little more than I felt like paying. But I needed it. It was in an album, not the kind where it sticks in there. So basically an untouched collection, which is the ones I like. So that should be here by the time I get back, and we can do maybe an unboxing. Next Sunday, there might be a late night next Saturday. But next Sunday, there will be probably a way earlier show, depending on how much sells. I mean, if I think I can get it done pretty quick, I might not even do a super late night. We'll just play it all by ear. Honestly, it's a little experimental how I'm going to do this, and just extending handling time instead of time away, which is what I did last time. But I feel like the last time I did time away, it was like putting the scarlet letter on my store, and everyone just stays away. Yes, but that's 1.3% because it's a 10% discount on fees. I've done pretty good, honestly. Like, I went through some of them, but they ended up just getting mixed in with all of my backstock. So hard to say. Hard to track specifically. The first lot I did just fine with. The second lot, I think I did fine with too. Like, all that stuff just gets listed and it sells. You know, with the price per card that I paid you for that stuff, I was paying like less than a nickel a card. So even at the low end, if something sold for $2 or, you know, $3, I'm making money. It's just, you know, slow dimes, lots of slow dimes, lots and lots of slow dimes. And honestly, I probably made half of my money back on the scissors and what was the other thing you used for void fill? Yeah, I mean, there was so many of them, there's no way for me to really track them. I actually only really started demarking source on my listed boxes when I changed over my inventory system in January or late December. So most of what I got from you, Justin, didn't get listed before that, and it all just got mixed into backstock. So it got mixed in with like stuff I bought online, with the stuff I got in Colorado, because it just got organized by state into everything. One of the things I know that was good out of those, and I found this in a lot of dealer stock, is the generic scenic greetings. The stuff I got from you, Justin, the stuff I got in Colorado, the stuff I bought from NH Goodies, like all of those dealers just completely disregard the generic scenic greeting cards. And some of those have been like by far like the fastest best sellers. And the generic scenic greetings are just basically like these, you know, it's a picture of like a country road, and they'll, you know, it could be anywhere, this country road, but then it'll say they'll just print greetings from, you know, Podunk, New Hampshire on it. And those actually sell really well for me in the like $3 to $5 range, some as much as like $7 to $10. But there was a couple of good Massachusetts cards in there from, I remember from there's one from that town that was now underwater. Did I print this one? No. I have 2 orders that are unpaid right now that I have to cancel if they don't pay by the end of this video. Because if they pay, that starts the clock on shipping. I had messaged them. I let them know. Said, hey, here's the deal, yo. You got to pay. I sold like 5 Chrome postcards in the past 2 days, though, for more than $15. That's always nice. Yeah, there's like 4 small towns that were flooded when they built the reservoir. One, two, three. All right, 1, 2, 3. Wow, nice. I mean, axe heads are such easy sellers too, though. And I've sold quite a few because they're easy. You find, like, I've dug like axe heads out of mud and old toolboxes and the back of barns, and honestly, like, I just soak them in a little bit of barkeeper's friend and water. And oops, I need to print these. And a little bit of high grit sandpaper just to kind of get the worst of it off. I have not experienced this. I have had no problem going back and forth between them. I use the new listing tool for background removal, and then I pop back to the old one. Most people don't know how to use eBay. Remember that. All you have to do is go to eBay Thrifters or the Primetime Treasure Hunter group, or but mainly eBay Thrifters. Don't go to eBay Thrifters. Whatever, just don't. Just trust me. I've been there. It's a terrible, terrible place. All right, man, that's so much faster than the other way. Where's my You didn't leave me a tote, bastards. I want to leave that. I'll be right back. Man, pretty easy after this. So, sold a couple of brochures. Let's do that. Motor up Mount Washington. Sold for not a lot. $6. Well, $5.36 actually. Exact. Oh, nice. And if I were Lobster, I would focus on getting the store built up, and as soon as you go a couple of weeks where you're averaging more in sales than you are from a food truck, you ditch the damn food truck and take all the time that you were in the food truck and list. And in the meantime, get better and faster at listing. The other brochure, Imperial Hotel, Colorado. The world's greatest gold camp. I don't think this needs to be that big. I think Cripple Creek is a casino now up in Colorado. I'm not positive of that, but I think it is. Or am I thinking of there's another. Oh, right. You told me about that. Dude. Yeah, that's stuff like that I love. I would think that would play well in an antique booth, too. All right. Well then, I wasn't wrong. All right, sold this new old stock. Talk about dead stock. 1960s canceled check accordion, still sealed in plastic. I've got like 7 or 8 of these, and this one sold for $13.72. Correction, I have 5 left after this. I had 7 or 8 of them. They don't sell super often, but they do sell every now and then. But I think I paid maybe $2 for all of them. I like stuff like this. Takes up no room. Oh, you got a new car. Sold 2 Katie Lang cassettes for $5.09. Here. Come in. Those came from that cassette lot that I purchased last October. I've done really well with it. I mean, there's a few higher dollar cassettes in there, but there's been a ton that I've sold in like the $5 to $15 range too. Nice. Oh, now I gotta go into the YouTube chat. Damn. That's a hell of a nice find. That's just objectively cool. Talk about like super crossover appeal. Is that Jimmy Carter? Nice. This is already wrapped up. I just listed this 2 days ago. I got it from a guy back in October, but hadn't listed it yet. It's a really nice restaurant wear for the Balsams, Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. How this made its way all the way to Washington State is only anyone's guess, but it is Syracuse, China, which is a bolo, by the way, for restaurant wear. So $15 for this little coffee mug, and it'll go first class. No problem. I will just do this. I don't want to slide that in there. Oh, actually, you know what? I got these guys. This is perfect. I mean, it's just a name. It's for the you know, not morning version of this show. It doesn't literally have to be dark. All right, I sold another one of these fucking things. Why do people collect these? I comped it. It was in this buyout stock. I comped it. Everyone was up at like $30, and there was none sold. And I'm like, I'll just do $10, and I'll be the cheapest one out there, and somebody will buy it. And they did right away for $20. It's not something I'm really like interested in milking every dollar out of. I just want these out of my life, honestly. Here. Luckily, it's just wire. Perfect. It's just wire and fabric, so you can make it malleable. Oh yeah, that's fine. Sold a movie poster. I had two of these. Now I just have now I have none because they both sold. The world's richest orphan, Gary Coleman. In what's the name of this movie? Short Change, right? Or oh no, this is On the Right Track. There you go. These came from Mr. Buys a Lot a year ago. And I did okay with them. They weren't amazing, that's for sure. Let's see here. You're right back. sold for $11. And what's weird is I bought these. These have been listed for like a year. And both of the same one, they sold within a month of each other, I think. Maybe 2 months. Yeah, it was an Annalie doll. There was a bunch of them in the buyout stock that hadn't been listed, or that were listed at one time then got taken down, or whatever. I don't know. I hate them. But they're Annalie dolls. But you know what? People buy them, and it's basically free inventory for me at this point. I mean, I paid for it 2.5 years ago, and the only reason I haven't made money on it before now is either one, because most of those listings were garbage, and two, tons of the stuff just wasn't even listed. Yeah, I listed also yesterday like a $45 bottle of Machiavelli perfume, brand new, that I found in there. There's actually 2 bottles, different fragrances, but one for 45, the other for I think 30. This sold. Klimper plays Mozart. Angel Records, $13.45. Colonel Klinkstep, yes. right. Sold these World War II era ham radio headphones. I got these at my local Honey Hole when I bought that crystal radio and all those stereo view cards. Spent $100 that day. Got 125 back off of the radio itself. I just sold the stereo views that weren't listed individually for like $125. And then a bunch of the stereo views listed individually, and then this sold for $24.25 plus shipping. Is it going overseas? No. It's going to Ohio. I listed them as untested because the didn't have a jack for the cord, so I wasn't able to test them. I have had these before and sold these before that did have the jack, and these things are beasts. Like, they can look like hell and work just fine, 100 years after they were built. No. Yep, will be good. If it fits, I think it will. No, a little too big. I got those 888s. Those will be great. Yeah. Kind of more of a parallelogram, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I just grab them whenever I see them, which isn't terribly often, but most people don't think they're much of anything. I bought a bin of old microphones and headphones at my local auction before they shut down. And I think I paid maybe $20 for the bin, and there was like 6 or 7 pairs of headphones, a bunch of like manuals for ham radio, and then a bunch of microphones. And man, I made a killing off of that. All right, next up. Let's see here. Oh, yep. For some reason, I put this in first class. It should not have been. Little Fisher-Price circus train. Sold for $19.76. And $5 shipping. But luckily, it's going to Utah. And is only going to cost me, what, $8? So I'm going to lose $3 on the shipping. I don't know why it was in there as first class. Probably I did a bulk edit on my toys at one point, and yeah, almost definitely. I did a bulk edit on my toys, and like put them all at like $5 flat, and shouldn't have. That is not going to fit there. I think that's going to be a perfect 888 again. Should be. Oh, you know. Oh. Stupid train. Just like the tiniest bit too long. I actually had 2 of these trains. The other one was the circus train, another circus train, slightly different. And it sold as well. And I think like I bought both at a yard sale for $1 a piece, if memory serves correct. That may not be right, but I know I wasn't very much money into them. Steampunk, yeah. like non-working ham stuff. It's like radio tube stuff. Anything radio tubes. Like last year, I bought those oscillators and the tube tester, and man, I made a killing off that stuff. I sold, like, I don't think there was a single piece that sold for under $80. And I still have 2 oscillators in the garage that I haven't listed. All right. There are 2 items I need to go grab. No need to do the camera down there. So just hold tight and I'll be right back. All right. Sold one more postcard. And a whopping $6 Disney Park pin. This is Club Penguin Puffles. The green puffle. I don't know what a puffle is. But it sold for $6.26. I got these out of a lot last year I bought on Mercari. And I know that I used my coupon on them. So it didn't cost me hardly anything. And I basically just pieced it out. I've done pretty well with it. There was a couple of better pins that were in the 7, 8, 9, 10, and I think there was even a 15, 20 in there too. I mean, it's not like amazing money, but I think I was out of pocket pennies, and I'm making five on the low end per pin. All right. Well, these are the last 2, which for a Sunday night to have a clear shipping slate is not that great. Like I said, yesterday was pretty good, but today sort of took a big ol' dookie in the bed. I mean, it is only 7, and there could be a bunch of sales that come in late, but they're not going out for a while. Well, everybody, that's it. I've got a little bit of working on the store to do. And yeah, Dawn, you're too late. It's over. And I'm going to be gone for the next 5 days. So no show Monday through Friday. I may, like if I'm somewhere cool at an estate sale or something, I may go live that way, but no shipping. I will be back Saturday. I might do shipping on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. If not, I will definitely be shipping on Sunday. Until that time, hope you all have a great week. We will catch you all on the Flippy Flap.